If you're still using LinkedIn like an online resume, you're leaving visibility and impact on the table. Today, we're unlocking how small businesses are using LinkedIn to lead with trust, story, and strategy. Now, LinkedIn is still one of the most trusted platforms according to some recent surveys, and we'll leave that information in the description. There is a shift happening, and if you've been on LinkedIn recently, you have noticed a shift in the algorithm. Now, I want to say this really quick because I am not a fan of algorithms and following them. I am a fan of sticking to what is true for you. And if you do that, your people, your customers will always find you. So I'm not surprised that LinkedIn is moving away from the vanity numbers and moving back towards more about the person and impactful content. Really good messaging. Now, LinkedIn has always been great for business-to-business connections. It's always been really good for community building. It's been great for recently value-aligned branding because people are picking their partners, places of business, places to shop based on values and what your company or what you stand for. All of that is like top of the list. So today I am going to share with you some of the top 3 trends for a small business in 2025. All right, so here's number one, founder-led authentic storytelling. All right. Now, I know we remember back in 2020 when there was a lot of tears and signs of humanity, or so we thought. And it never fails, in my opinion, that sometimes that one true vulnerable moment becomes a thing. It becomes a thing to do that. Oh, if I cry, people will follow me and like me and whatever else. And some of the stories is like, they just started sounding alike. Now, I understand that a lot of us have the same situations, but damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. So here's the deal. Company pages, they're losing traction. Now, LinkedIn did this whole paid company page thing to boost this and boost that, and no offense, I didn't see the point of it. I never saw the point of paying for a company page. Now, it is still free, but you can pay for other things. And the people who have paid for it, they're not seeing their return on investment from some of the rumblings I've heard. You know what I'm saying? And despite all that, you've paid for this extra something for your company page, and you're getting the same results you did when it was free. So yeah, don't get it. Because even when it was free, and it's still free, you can still get a free one, you rarely see your own company page in your own timeline. That makes sense, but I digress. But here's the deal. Company pages have lost some traction. It's not doing what it used to do. It is still good for search engine optimization, so do not sleep on that. But right now, it's all about personal presence. It's about the founder. It is about sharing authentic stories. Please don't steal somebody else's trauma. Please don't. But it is sharing authentic stories and posts to build trust and respect and connection. That is where we're going on LinkedIn for small businesses. Now, here's the deal. Because you're thinking, I don't want to put my face out there. I don't want to go out there. Somebody needs to hear your story, needs to hear your real life reflections, needs to hear how you got started, needs to see your values. They need it. Right? Because someone is in the same spot, just like you. Maybe not the exact one, but they're close to it. They need to see it. So don't be afraid to show your face. You can use AI or some generic B-roll to share your story, but it's okay. Every blue moon, it's okay. It's okay to get out there and put your face out there. But do share your story. Do share your tips, share your mission, and share your growth. That is going to inspire other people. That's going to build trust, and you never know where that leads. So tip number 1, founder-led authentic storytelling. All right, here's number 2. It's all about education. So educational carousels and micro tutorials. That's what it is. Now, we have been loving the carousels in a lot of other places in terms of social media platforms. LinkedIn is not exempt from that. So doing quick carousels that people can download and save is wonderful. These could be tips that you have from your place of business, or it could be a quick how-to lesson in a couple of slides. But those types of carousels, the educational ones, and let's just make sure we're clear here, because I gotta put this out there. This is what is going to put you in the position as a trusted professional, creator, business person, yada, yada, yada. People like to download those things, right? I mean, there is an option to download that stuff on LinkedIn. So think about what you're sharing with your audience and how they could use it. What I would suggest doing, if you're thinking, I don't know where to start, what can I possibly talk about? Do your FAQs, do your frequently asked questions, and position yourself as the leader. So, Gwendolyn here, photographer, here are the top 5 things you should ask your next photographer. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. Carousel, right there, done. Someone can download it. You could also reuse that as a blog post. You can do another video, so many things. But do create these educational carousels, quick little snippets. They can lead to, again, high downloads, high clicks, and high shares. Now, it's not about the numbers. I want to make that clear. But sharing educational posts will position you as a trusted voice. That is the tip. Oh, yeah, that's the tip. Educational carousels and micro tutorials. All right, here's number 3, newsletters and targeted collaborations. Now, everybody isn't meant to be your partner, okay? So think about it. There is an option to create a newsletter in LinkedIn. That option is there. And it allows you to grab all of your knowledge together and send it out. So these thought leadership pieces, and I take it back. I hate that phrase. I hate thought leadership. Hopefully, if you're writing something, these are your own thoughts. I'm a soapbox person. I am always writing my own thoughts. But I digress. I'm just gonna, let me not digress. Hold on. Let me think about it. Because I don't like the phrase. I don't like the phrase thought leadership. First of all, everybody ain't a leader. So let's just cut that out. And just because you wrote something doesn't mean that it was like thought-provoking. So no. So how do I want to phrase it? I'm going to go to just your good old-fashioned newsletter article that helps somebody. That's a very long phrase. I'll work it out later. But as for right now, yes, newsletters have always been able to help you stay consistent with your community and build engagement. So think about putting out a newsletter. Now, I will tell you right now, I don't have a newsletter. I sure don't. I know I can make one. I have a newsletter through email, not through LinkedIn, but we'll talk about that in another episode. But newsletters allows you to keep talking to your audience. Now, keep it in mind, this is the long game, okay? People have to see things. Now, it used to be, 7 to 8 times? I think it's more like 10 to 12 times now because it's so noisy. But they have to see things a few times to actually act on it. So don't get upset when you don't see people knocking at the door the moment your newsletter goes out. That's not how that works. It's consistency. It's delivering a consistent message. So consider that too. But newsletters through LinkedIn is a thing you can do to keep building community engagement. Now, think about who you want to collaborate with, because you don't have to be like, and I hate numbers, I do. But if we have to use the digital marketing terms, if you think about some of the micro-influencers, these niche micro-influencers, you may have somebody who's in your field who you could partner with to do a collaboration with in terms of a live on LinkedIn. You may want to do a co-authored carousel in terms of education, because even as a photographer, there are certain things I don't photograph. So I can work with another photographer to bring in their expertise, and we can work together and we can both win and thrive together. So think about who you could partner with and bring value to. This is not, I'm gonna come to your house, eat up all the stuff and leave. It needs to be mutual, okay? Mutual. But consider co-authoring some things, working with people either in the same industry or something that is complementary to what you do. Consider that. And, perhaps you could do a blog post for their email newsletter. Now, I know I'm jumping, but I'm putting all the ideas out there so that you can get it. So think about a monthly insight drop. Now, I don't send my email out, my newsletter, every month. Well, I do it once a month, because I tried every week, it's too much. I try bi-weekly, it's still too much. Monthly is just fine, right? Just do it monthly. And if you miss a month, it's gonna be all right. But do an insight drop where maybe you're giving your customers the top trends, the latest things to be aware of, or it could be another quick lesson, whatever it is. You get the point. But number 3 on that list, number 3 is to do newsletters and targeted collaborations, because again, this allows you to keep engaging with your community. And if you do the collaboration, you could co-pollinate. Is that a word, co-pollinate? It's a word now. Co-pollinate with each other's audiences. So are you ready to turn your LinkedIn into a powerhouse? Okay, it was too much. I know, it was too much. Here's the deal. You don't want to sleep on the tools. Now, right now, LinkedIn is still somewhat free. I know everybody's trying to figure out how to squeeze the last dollar out of you. Here is the deal. We want to exhaust the free until it ain't free anymore. So do not sleep on LinkedIn. If you're a small business and you have not created a company page, go ahead and do so. That is part of search engine optimization. That goes right into Microsoft Bing. People are like, who uses Bing? People use Bing, and it is a top search engine. Don't sleep on it. But then also too, your company page is one thing, but then you as a person is the other. They want to hear from you. Now is your time to show up. So if you want all of these tips, be sure to download our free Power Pack for LinkedIn. It's in the comments. No, it's in the description. Okay, either way, download it. We'll see you in the next episode. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would like, share, and subscribe to the HouJack DMS YouTube channel. We don't come here often. Okay, those are lies. We come here often enough to give you what you need in regards of being a better freelancer, a better entrepreneur, a better small business owner. So hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.